Please, it might be a vote, but I stopped posting about stammering. Hello, how are you? It's Easy Talks here, and I know, but there are reasons to all this, and everything would be soft. So, hey, hello guys, I'm Easy Talks. I'm a content creator on stammering, lifestyle, beauty, skincare, all those good stuff. Even if over here on YouTube, I am not very consistent. Actually, I have been almost non-existent here. I am actually very up to date on my short form platforms, which include my TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. The link to all these platforms is in my bio over here on YouTube and also in the description box below. So, Isn't It Us came around in 2021. I made my first ever upload here and it was in a friend's car. And I have talked about stammering and confidence over here. I have spread awareness on the issue. I had also had amazing women who create awareness about stammering. Some do stammer, some do not, and they have come over here on this channel, and we have talked about this. This is why I stopped posting about stammering. As a young girl who came over here and she was talking about stammering, I knew that I had to be careful because whatsoever image that I blow up with first, it is what the whole world would see me as. Let's take, for example, if you do not know, Beyonce is actually an actress and she also runs, lots of businesses, but people know her as the singer and the dancer. That is because that is the image of her that is blown, okay? Like that is the image of her that is more blown. In Nigeria, example, the lights company has changed from NEPA to PCN to another name whatsoever, but they are still called NEPA up to now because that is the image of them that's stuck to our minds and also to our tongues. So that is what we call them. So as someone who came over here and I'm creating content about stammering, I love that. I really do enjoy talking about that. But I had to be careful. So my entire image, my entire brand is not only about stammering because that is just a part of me. It is not the whole. And I intend to show forth as my best self. Two, I knew that there were lots of other I don't know, other areas that I would love to explore. Example, I love filming, I love video editing, I love beauty, I love skincare. I am a mom and I love being a mom. These are also other areas that I want to touch. And if I only talk about stammering, I would only attract an audience who is interested in knowing about what stammering is, and that is all. Three, I actually got to understand that the best thing to actually sell is not an idea, but to sell your own self. So if I keep selling out the idea of letting people know what stammering is and how it works and how to talk to people who stammers and how to be more kind to us, I am only selling out an idea. I am not selling out me. But rather, if I come on here as my own self, doing my own thing, while of course showing everyone that I am a person with a stammer and I can live life to the fullest, that is much more beautiful because I am not only talking about stammering, but I am showing people how we are normal humans because they're actually people who do not think that we are a normal human beings. Four, I have a lot of audience over here on my channel of people who do not stammer, okay? And they would also love to see some other things. They have heard, maybe not enough, but they have heard quite a lot of thing that I had to say about stammering and all that. And they would love to see some other parts of me. And that is what I am trying to explore. Now, to bring all this all together, I will not stop talking about stammering over here on Easily Talks. But the thing is that stammering is not the only thing that would be said over here, because there is room to explore for more. So why can't we go for more? Our brand is now becoming better. We are becoming better at what we are doing, and also we are getting PR packages, brand deals and all those fun things. And I also want to share that part of me with my audience, because of course it's our thing, right? It's for us. But also I must also confess that I am at a stage in my life where I can't afford to lie to anybody anymore, and mostly not my audience over here. I am a mom. I am a full-time content creator, and I also work a 9 to 5. Yes, guys, I now have a job, so I now work in 9 to 5 as well. And these things are very heavy on me. I have help with being a mom because my own mom lives here with me and she's amazing with my child. But however, I do not have help around being a content creator. So I script, I film, I edit, I post all on myself. And I also work in 9 to 5. And over there in my 9 to 5, I am the media manager, and I also do some other things besides that at my office. And that also, is a lot. It could be a lot. So I am saying it here, and it could be a vote. So please, if you have watched up until now, please share me your honest opinion. I would want over here at Easy Talks, let's post once every week. So if we pick on a Sunday, for example, I promise to try as best as I can to put out one content for us on Sunday. So we are sure that it's one. I think when we have a date, our meeting over here every Sunday, it's better. It makes me understand that whatsoever I am doing, I owe my audience something on this day. And even if I know that one video a week is not enough, this channel is not something that I could just let go like that. This is my baby. And knowing that I have a real audience over here is even something that that talks my heart every time. And I do not take this for granted. So to everyone over here who is here because they know that Isn't It talks about stammering, I will not stop talking about stammering. But the thing is that stammering is not the only thing that I want to do over here on my channel. I have grown over time. I have learned some other things. There are so many new things I also do want to learn, and I want to share every part of me over here, and also to take you along on my life's journey. Because I mean, some of you have been here from the very day I had my first video when I was single, naive, um, in school or married, things as such. And now I am in another phase. So I do not take you off for granted. And if you're not just subscribed onto this channel, please just subscribe, like, share, drop your comments, most importantly, about when we should be posting. So what day, but it's once a week, right? So what day? If on Sundays is okay by you, that's fine. If it's on a Friday, whatsoever day, I would try to keep up to that day, but once a week. That is all I'm saying. And I hope that this is met with kindness and understanding. And until the next video, bye.